this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a most marvelous day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, all hell has broke loose in black entertainment, especially in the world of comedy. Katt Williams went on Shannon Sharpe's podcast a few days ago, and he just let it all hang out. And everybody's talking about this. He called names, and a lot of people in the entertainment business agree with him, and they say he's telling the truth. He's calling people liars and thieves, stealing intellectual property, busting the whole thing wide open about Hollywood and confirming what people have said about Hollywood for many years. And this is a rant that I think was much needed for Black America, because celebrity and celebrities have just taken over the narrative in Black America. You got celebrities jumping up trying to speak as politicians, trying to give advice and trying to influence people. I think it's good to have this celebrity life exposed. And so Katt Williams did this. And one of the main reasons why I want this exposed is because it seems like entertainment and celebrity is used to distract Black people, distract us away from the issues that we're concerned about: mass incarceration, reparations, the police brutality that we keep complaining about. I think this stuff is done by design, telling you that, oh no, look over here. Don't look over there, look over here. Look at these celebrities. Aren't they so funny? Look how much money they're making. Look at these beautiful light-skinned women that they have. Look at these great big houses that they live in. You don't need to be complaining about racism or police brutality. You don't need reparations. Look how good these Black people are doing. Look away, look away, look away, and look over here. And I will say this, between Cassie, Christian Keys, and Katt Williams, they have shut a lot of people up. People who have been an expert on Black women, know what Black women ought to settle for and what Black women ought to do, and have all this advice for Black women, and people who are controlling other people and telling them what they got to do if they want to make it in Hollywood and all this kind of stuff. Those people have been quiet. And by the time this list come out, this Epstein list comes out, it's probably going to shut some more of them up. It's like a truth serum is passing through Black Hollywood and forcing people to tell the truth. So the latest flamethrower is Katt Williams. Comedian Katt Williams is dominating social media this week after he called out a long list of other comedians and entertainers like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, and P. Diddy for personal grievances and other criticisms in a nearly 3-hour-long appearance on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast. I saw it, and it was messy. Williams called out Cedric the Entertainer for allegedly plagiarizing, there's that word again, plagiarizing a joke he created verbatim, which Williams performed during comedy sets and on BET's Comic View in the 1990s. And I remember Comic View very well. I used to watch it. I remember Cedric, D.L. Hughley, Earthquake, Bruce, just about all of them that are big time comics now were on BET's Comic View, and I did enjoy it because it was clean. He also called comedian Kevin Hart an industry plant, alleging his success had not been organic because he already had movie deals when he got to Los Angeles, and no one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show. Williams discussed rejecting certain demands in exchange for opportunities, stating in one instance, disgraced film producer and convicted offender Harvey Weinstein offered to perform an act on him, and in another, he rejected advances and turned down a $50 million opportunity to protect my integrity, adding he refused to take shortcuts to success. He called out Steve Harvey, alleging he plagiarized, that word again, the premise of Mark Curry's sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper for the Steve Harvey Show, and said Harvey couldn't be a movie star because he doesn't have range and looks like Mr. Potato Head. Williams said Ricky Smiley was lying about Williams' role in Friday After Next originally being intended for him, instead adding he put a clause in his contract that he would not work with Smiley moving forward unless he's in a dress, because him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. Wow. He claimed he was canceled for talking about allegations against Michael Jackson and R. Kelly because they are black men. But Williams doubled down, stating, "It don't matter if you did it," who was accused by 4 women of assault last year. Several of Williams' targets have responded, including Cedric the Entertainer, who wrote in an Instagram comment, "Revisionist history. Regardless of whatever Katt's opinion, my career can't be reduced to one joke Katt Williams claims as his." He criticized Williams for calling him out publicly. "All that tough talk is corny. I'm a grown man, and none of this is gonna go like you think. You do you, and I got this over here." Kevin Hart responded in a post on X, calling Williams' comments honestly sad and attaching a trailer to his upcoming movie Lift. Ricky Smiley said on his radio show Thursday he had no reason to lie about the casting for Friday After Next, stating, "There was no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that, and I'm glad that they made that decision." Smiley said, "It makes me sad the way Williams' comments made my kids feel, but wished Williams nothing but the best." Okay, that was a good way to handle it. Williams struck a more sympathetic tone towards several celebrities, including Taraji P. Henson, who went viral in December for an emotional interview on being underpaid in Hollywood. He called Henson's interview the saddest thing ever, stating, "Imagine being one of the very top of your lane to the point where if they don't take you for the role, there are not 3 black actresses that they can say are bigger than you." He also criticized the public for making a spectacle of Kanye West, stating, "I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody got a mental illness and then we watch what they do." So here's the bottom line. 7.8 million. That's how many views Williams' appearance on Club Shay Shay has as of Thursday afternoon, just one day after being uploaded. The video has more than 50,000 comments. Well, it's up to over 13 million now. So that video has done really well for Shannon Sharpe. Well, it doesn't seem like Katt Williams held anything back. So he told it like he knowed it, so to speak. And I think this rant was good. It takes the glitter off Hollywood to a certain extent and lets people know just what these people might be going through to get to the top of the game. People have been coming out of Hollywood saying these things for years. This is what you have to do to make it in Hollywood. And then to have somebody come out and say it and call names, that's quite extraordinary. I remember years ago on the Phil Donahue show, there was a white pop duo named the Captain and Tennille. It was a husband and wife team. And she was from Montgomery, Alabama, and announced that she had moved back to Alabama. And Phil asked her, why did she move from Hollywood to Montgomery? And she said that she realized that for them, as a married couple, Hollywood was not the right place for them to be. And she said, if you go to a Hollywood party, whoever wants you to go home with them, you have to go home with them if you want to make it. If it's a man or a woman, you go with whomever wants you to go, and you do whatever they want you to do if you want to make it in Hollywood. And they decided that it wasn't worth it. And in my own circle of friends, a friend of a friend knows a young lady who went out to Hollywood to be a dancer, and she had always wanted to be a dancer, and she made it. She was on tour, she said, with the biggest names in Hollywood. But at a point, she said, she found herself in places she never thought she'd be, doing things she never thought she'd do. And she picked up and came back home. So there's something to what these people are saying. The price that you pay for success is very high. Selling your soul apparently can be very expensive and profitable. But for some people, they just can't do it. Katt Williams said he just couldn't do it. But apparently, he's alluding to the fact that some people that we know are doing it. It is important for us to see this light, because it might give us a different idea about celebrity. I really believe Black Americans in particular are just exhausted with all of these celebrities and things that it seems like they're just pushing things at you and telling you this is what you want, this is what's funny to you, this is the lifestyle that you should accept. It seems like it's just pushing something at you all the time. So it's important for people who are in the know, people who are in the room, to tell what's going on. And also with people like Taraji and Monique, I don't think I'm the only one who thought those people were making big money until Monique spoke out a few years ago about the Netflix deal, where they wanted to give her $500,000. She had an audience, she had a following, she had been successful with the Queens of Comedy, had won an Oscar, and then they wanted to give her $500,000 to do a Netflix special, and we're going to give Amy Schumer $20 million. And that happens all the time. Apparently the same thing happened with Taraji with Benjamin Button. She was only paid $150,000 for her role, and she won an Oscar. And the white actresses and actors were paid millions. But if you accept that little bit of money, they're going to give you that little bit of money, because it's never far from their minds that they're going to get slave labor out of Black people if they can. But anyway, I'm glad that Katt Williams spoke out. I don't know what his motive was, and we'll probably never know. But still, I think it's good to have some light shed on this darkness. It is good, so hopefully we can steer ourselves and our culture away from this celebrity. It's a destructive aspect of the American culture, not just the Black American culture. But we seem to consume more of it than anybody else. And I think that makes it doubly important for Black celebrities to speak out. And I have to say it, Katt Williams did something quite extraordinary. He called out Black men and the transgressions, you might say, of Black men. And not once did he try to blame anything on Black women. And for that reason alone, I applaud Katt Williams. But okay, y'all, let me know what you think about the video. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.